Good evening and welcome to Let's Talk Shop with Russ. I just checked my inbox. I think I've got 11 or 12 people that have sent project pictures in. Chris Ahern's not here tonight. He is rented a motor home and he is having a good time somewhere. Let's put it that way.
He's in Margarita.
Yeah, I like Al's background. That's pretty cool. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to prepare for a Halloween show for this week, which I was wanting to do.
Al's never looked better.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I was in the hospital this week. So with some medication issues, I won't go into the story because if I tell the story, it'll take up half the show. But yes, I was in the hospital this week, not doing very well, but I'm doing a lot better the last couple of days. I got out, what's today? Saturday. So I got out Thursday. Thursday, I slept almost all from the time I got out of the hospital to the time I got home. I slept, then I got up, my wife cooked me dinner. I ate dinner and went back to sleep and didn't wake up till like 8 o'clock the next morning. So, but yeah, it's a long story. One day, maybe I'll sit down and tell you about it. I already told the guys how long did it take me to tell that story? At least 10 or 15 minutes, didn't it?
At least.
Yeah. So
I thought it was longer than that.
Well, anyway, so I really haven't got anything that I've done this week. I'll show one thing that I posted a video. Actually, I posted the video, but the video had been made for quite some time. But I've been making these sublimation cups. They said I'd rather stand with God against the world than stand with the world and be judged by God. So I've sold several of these. So yeah. So the videos that I posted in the last day or so is actually had already been made prior to that. So let me get out a solo layout. So one thing I would like to say, though, about that I found out about some of my medication, I was really worried about. I had my mother had Alzheimer's, dementia, Alzheimer's. They're potato. They're basically the same, and so I was worried that I was showing signs of it. Come to find out, my memory problems that I'm having is from the medication. So it's it's good to know that maybe it's not that my brain may not be as bad as I thought it is. So, but anyway, let's get started. Al, you're first. Tell us where we can find you.
Okay. Al Forte, Odessa Woodworking Maker Shop, just for fun. And you can find me at Kilroy 79763 all over the place. I stream 2 p.m. on Twitch at Kilroy 79763. But anyway, great to be here.
Good to be here myself. Trust me, I didn't think I was going to be here this week. Paul.
Paul Corliss. You can find me on YouTube at Paul's Messy Workshop or on Instagram at the same place. And you can find me tomorrow watching Al's stream. He usually has something interesting going on Sunday at 3 o'clock real time, 2 o'clock
2 p.m. Central.
No, at 2 o'clock, I tune in at 2 o'clock and you're never there.
He's actually right. A couple of times that I watched, did I turn in at 2 o'clock and you were like 15 or 20 minutes late?
You worry about time?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's all I got. Your turn.
All right. Yeah, your turn, Noddle.
I'm Donald Matthews from Donald Vlogs of Fives Woodshop. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever it is now, and Instagram. And I've about got my yard squared away, so I'll probably be back on working on my videos and stuff here pretty soon.
Cool. Donna?
Donna Presley, Donna's with Nart, Donna's Bordered Plus. You can find me on YouTube and Facebook. And this is Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Hey, Rose.
I got his mom.
I will tell you, I love the new Janome embroidery machine. Yeah. I mean, there's a difference between night and day between that and that brother. I went ahead. It comes with the big 7x9 inch hoop, but that thing's huge for like small projects. So I went ahead and ordered the middle size one, and yeah, it's like the middle size one and a smaller one. So I've got all three sizes for it. Huh?
6x10, 5x7, 5x5, 4.25 by 4.25. What kind of talking about?
Yeah, I don't. The one I think that it came with was a 7x9 or 7x7, the big one. So, but anyway, I just found that it was hard to, like, if you want to do a little embroidery on your like I did on my shirt, you know, you get half of your shirt's inside the hoop, so it's like I need to get smaller hoops. But I really love with it. I've been playing with it, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to do anything this week. But yeah, thanks for the info, and I love it.
Check out my videos.
Yeah, and again, she sent me. Donna sent me thread that she said she couldn't use because they were too small rolls. And let me tell you, I won't be able to use that haul that thread for a year.
That's not even half of it. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. I told her how much she wanted. She said nothing. I said, well, how much was the shipping? She said, don't worry about it. So I gave her some money for shipping, but I appreciated it very much. I thank you very much for it. Jim, tell us where we can find you.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Bossy Man is asking you what's on your shoulder. Start with
just
that.
started to type on it.
Oh, sorry.
Type on it, and, yeah.
Well, go ahead and tell everybody.
Driveway Workshop. I couldn't think of anything stupid to put in the description down there under my video, so I'm going Gnome Central today. Also, I got my Brenda's mascot that she gave me about 5 years ago now.
Oh, that's cool.
And I didn't even think of Halloween. So
yeah, we missed Halloween ourselves. We wasn't able to go to my daughter had every year she did out at her property. They do 4-wheelers and side by sides, and then they have a bonfire at night, and we do trunk or treat out there. We missed it this year because of me not feeling good. So, but we did make it to our daughter Ashley and our grandson Gage had their birthdays are like within a week or 5 days of each other, so we did make it to their birthday party. So I felt good enough to go. But what is that on your shoulder? You never did explain.
it's a gnome.
A gnome. Okay. I still got the gnome your wife made me.
A gnome.
Yeah.
A gnome. Yeah, it's a
Now
good
we
gnome.
can see what it is.
Yeah.
With the bell on the end.
I thought it was a parrot at first, I'll be honest with you.
No,
I thought it was a bad-looking parrot, but anyway.
I had a parrot before, and it swore whenever the minister would come over, so we had to get rid of it.
Dixon, tell us where we can find you.
Dixon Hoffman. You can find me at hoffmansignsandecals.com.
I'll be right there.
Continue, Dixon.
Did you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard you.
I'm on my little.
I just figured if Jim could put his gnome on his shoulder, I could put my gnome on my shoulder. But I don't think mine's going to sit there. It's too big. This is the one his wife made for me several years ago, or a couple of years, or however long it's been. So anyway, yeah.
Hey.
Anything going on in y'all's woodworking, embroidery, or right now?
Everybody
that
talk
got-
at once.
Just bacon and a crap ton of pine straw.
Oh my God, what's that? What's a pine straw?
Yeah.
I
We-
never knew 5 trees could put out that much pine straw.
We used to use, when I was a kid growing up, a ton of pine straw. In the strawberry fields today, we're going to get the pictures, don't worry. In the strawberry fields today, they have a machine that comes through and makes the beds and actually plants the strawberries, and they keep the strawberries on plastic. The reason being is strawberries are very susceptible to rot if they're on the ground. Well, back in the day when I was a kid, we used pine straw. With my dad, we used to get truckloads of pine straw, and we would put them around the berry plants so that the berries would lay on the pine straw rather than the ground to keep them from rot. So I wish I had a nickel for every pound of pine straw I probably slung when I was a child. Trust
We
me.
used to use it for that in the garden. Daddy had hunting dogs. We put it in their house to keep them warm.
Yeah.
I don't have none of that stuff no more, so I got to figure something to do with it.
Yeah.
And they won't let
All
me
right.
burn.
Yeah, show off your new toy, Paul, before we get to the pictures. Now, let me see. Al has got one too. Paul just got his.
And it's a rechargeable airbrush.
So you don't need a
They have a
compressor.
compressor. It's built right in. That's the compressor on the back.
That is awesome.
Cool.
Because that's what I used to hate about the airbrush is having to have the compressor.
Yeah, and I don't know, I haven't used it yet, but it's supposed to run an hour on a charge.
Yeah.
Al probably knows better than I do.
Well, Al, how long will it run?
It runs. It's got 3 buttons or 3 speeds, and it runs until you press the last one, and then it stops. it runs. Yeah, it probably run an hour.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll leave it right there.
Mine's only a 2-speed. That's why yours costs more.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Okay, it's off. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 speed.
Yeah, I just got 2 speeds.
Hey, we need a let's talk horticulture with Russ night. What is pine
yeah.
straw exactly?
There you go. Yeah.
All right, pine straw. Lynn's handcrafted wood signs asks, "What is pine straw?" Pine straw is the needles off of a pine tree that fall just like leaves off of an oak tree or a maple tree or an elm tree. The needles shed every year, just like in the wintertime, they shed. And the reason they call them needles is because they're probably, 6-8 inches long, Donald?
The
Don't-
normal pine trees are about 5-6 inches long.
And
Then you
those
have
sticky-
longleaf pine trees, which are a little bit longer.
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, and it's if you've ever baled or seen hay, it's kind of like hay, but they're just a lot thinner.
And once they're on the ground, if you're trying to get your grass to grow, it will cause problems because it's like a blanket over the grass.
Yeah, it'll kill the grass.
Wow.
Yes. Lady Frenzy Rickard Truth. I love how you did that. She said hi. Go back. James Parker's here. JJE, Michelle Marcoux. Aussie Man is here. That guy Dixon Hoffman, he shows up every once in a while.
Hey Dixon, how you doing, bud?
Lynn's Handcrafted Woodshop said, "Russ, we can't see the embroidery. I'm trying to figure out which side it's on."
Yeah.
It's over here.
It's the beard.
Yeah, it's the beard. That's what My son said the other day I was wearing one of the shirts with my embroidery. He goes, "What's the use of embroidery? You can't see it."
That's what I was thinking too. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah. We already discussed what's on Jim's shoulder. Oh, we got a guy out there we need to block.
We do?
Yeah.
When did
His name's Flaky Possibility.
oh,
Hello,
I
sorry
haven't-
for bothering you. The price is lower than.
I don't see it.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
a
either.
part.
Where's he at?
I'm
Yeah.
looking. Towards the beginning, towards the end, towards the
He's actually, you might not be able to see him, but he's on Twitch.
Oh,
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 yeah,
okay.
Oh, I'll take care of that.
Forget Twitch.
Yeah, he's over on Twitch.
Let me
But
handle this one.
Since I have the Restream chat open, I can see Twitch, Facebook, all simultaneously. That's
Yeah,
the reason.
I didn't even open it up.
So
So it's kind of weird because pine straw isn't a big thing up here because our pine needles aren't that long.
well, not only that, but I don't think they can live very well up north.
What
Yeah.
pine trees? Are you
oh, we
kidding?
got a ton of pine trees.
Well, you've got
Yeah.
two
Do
different
ya?
kind of pine trees.
Oh, yeah.
You've got
Yeah.
like northern pine trees are more like firs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Okay, that makes
That-
sense. Yeah.
down
Yeah.
here, pine trees are the sappy kind.
Our southern pines would not exist in Michigan and Indiana,
It-
I guarantee you.
It's
Yeah.
what they make the 2x4s and stuff out of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
they-
southern pines wouldn't
They're
make it
easy
that
to
long.
they're easy to land in when you're going parachuting too.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know that.
I don't think it'll work too well with our southern pines.
Dixon's waiting to get on. Russ,
The branches
Dixon's
are breaking as soon as you hit.
Oh, Dixon. What happened to Dixon? I was wondering.
You know,
Windows
He was
Windows
blinded,
updates with all their
He was-
bloatware.
he was blinded by the light, wrapped up in something ocean like
Yeah.
a morning something. or
Like
other.
a rover in the night.
There you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so let me open up.
Is that a Range Rover in the night, Dixon?
I was gonna. That ain't the way the song goes. Wrapped up like a, you know what?
Yeah. But it's like a notion in the night.
Okay, so here, let me get over here to the.
Hey. Frenzy says she's made a something out of a pine needle basket.
Yeah,
What'd you make, Frenzy?
there are people that weave baskets out of pine needles. I've seen them. Yes.
She said she
Yeah.
made half of a
Oh,
pack.
half of a pine needle basket. Okay.
Oh, half of pine needle. But I have seen. I've seen pine needle baskets probably 10 inches or so in diameter and probably 4 inches thick that people have woven out of pine needles. You're breaking my concentration. I can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Sorry. I was going to talk
We
about.
don't have any focus either, so it's all mutual.
I was going to talk about trees by Paul's house. Can I break your concentration a little bit more?
No.
It's like you go up the farther north you get in Michigan, the more birch trees you see. So like all the trees change from like green and brown to white. It's kind of bizarre.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, y'all up north, y'all have more of the evergreens, and a pine tree will stay green through the year, but it's
So do evergreen.
it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is an evergreen, but it's a different critter than what y'all got up there. I assume.
Different critter.
All right, we're going to do a full screen layout here.
Here we go.
All
Yep,
right.
here we go.
Drum roll.
All
please.
right. So first off, we're the Guy Madison, Madsen, M-A-D-E-S-N, Madison. He just sent a picture in. Oh, those are pretty
Oh,
cool.
cool.
I like
Yeah.
those.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm assuming they're made out of wood.
Yeah, it looks like they're made out of wood. Little miniature people.
Cool.
Those are neat.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I like that.
Looks like the front row of a Taylor Swift concert.
I wonder
You
if
can
there's
see
supposed
their
to be anybody in specific. You know, like,
you can see that their knees, their hips, and their arms are articulating. In other words,
they
they can stand up and everything. That's pretty cool.
and the one on the right hand side looks like Riker from Star Trek. In fact, it even has like a red shirt.
Looks like who?
Riker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he?
Are
looks
those
like
the
the
little
dude from-
things that dance? You put string on them?
Like
yeah,
little
yeah.
marionettes.
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 that might,
yes. Yes,
that might be
okay.
what they are.
Yeah,
If you're out there in the chat, let us know if that's what they are.
definitely.
Jim 4641s.
That's me.
Okay.
That's pick for tonight. Oh, cool.
A gnome basket. All
A
right.
gnome bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one
It
of
looks like-
Glenna's creations.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that.
There you go, Jim. That's
It kind of resembles a shaving case too.
Yeah, that's what tipped me off to the gnome tonight. I thought,
Yeah.
oh, that's kind of cool. I'll just pull out the gnome.
Oh, cool.
the keys to Christmas.
Yep.
Okay,
Now
guess
is she
what that is?
sublimating?
Yes, she bought sublimation tags off Amazon
Okay,
and
and
made
she's
those things
sublimating
with
these.
her printer. Yeah.
I need to know which one she bought because those look good. I'm on a couple of things with sublimation people on
Uh-huh.
Facebook, and some of them are having problems with them. I'm wondering if they're actually overheating them because I think they are acrylic.
Yeah,
So-
I don't know. These things are hard as a rock.
Yeah, I think or they're cast acrylic or cast. Yeah,
You
I
got
think that's
me.
what they are.
Yeah, I don't know what they are, but they came out really well. She only had one bad trying to figure it out thing.
Well, the pictures that the lady posted seemed like she was overheating them. So those are pretty cool.
Yeah, those are little backpacks.
Guys Woodcraft Shop says they're dancing dolls.
Dancing dolls. So they're like marionettes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's not the front row of a Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Right. It's not. They each have a stick attached to their back, and with the rhythm, they'll dance.
Cool.
Well, I like all that stuff. It looks good. I've made these Santa Magic key things myself, but I've used the laser and cut the round circle and lasered stuff on it.
Yeah.
You should be able to do that now on wood, exactly like that with your sublimation printer and all of that.
Yeah. I have read there is a special paint that you can buy to spray on the wood that will accept the sublimation.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to
So-
look that up.
I guess this was one more from
That's,
your wife.
Yeah, it's another water bottle. That's a water bottle holder.
That's cool. She does good work. I like that.
Yeah, it looks like a phone case too in the front.
Yeah, kind of
Well,
does.
Bottle. and phone.
Well, if you flip that open, there's all kinds of pockets and stuff. in
Yeah,
there.
it is. It's really cool in there. Nothing like organization.
Oh, there's another
And
one.
That's one
Oh,
with a
there's
water
the actual.
bottle.
Yeah, although I can see the water bottle in it now.
Yeah, we got those water bottles off at that discount store that we go to on the weekends every once in a while, and they
Mhm.
were the old Walmart bottles that you'd get there, the water bottles that are metal, and they were only like $4 a piece. So we bought a couple of cases of them.
The miniature backpacks are real popular right now.
Yeah, they are. That's why. Yeah, she sells those things like crazy.
Let me tell you, YouTube is so far behind.
I know.
They're like a 15-second lag.
Yeah, there is.
Yep.
Playback speed.
And not
too.
only that, they really piled on the commercials.
Yeah.
I have an ad right now, and I can't see us, on
Yeah.
the other screen.
That's weird. I haven't seen the ads at all.
Sure, they took away ad blockers too. You can't use them no more.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or
that's a
else-
fanny pack. So
That's cool.
Yep.
Maybe it's my ad blocker.
They took
Well,
away
they took away the
figured out a way
ad
around it.
blockers, and they actually sent. I got an email from them saying there's more.
throw that
Santa
one away. Yeah, pitch that
Uh,
one. It's the same one.
they- actually said that if you were caught using an ad blocker on YouTube, that they would suspend your account.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
they
just
put
spend the money for
they
premium.
put code in there to get so you can't ever use it. But you know what the big problem is? A lot of people think there's something wrong with their internet speed, and what it does if you have an ad blocker, it'll just keep buffering, and they think it's their internet.
Right.
It's not.
Those are I think those are the same ones you just took
Yeah,
a picture upside
Yeah,
down.
they are. Just get rid of that one.
At least until somebody who builds an ad blockers figures out a way around
Right.
it.
At least
I was having problems transmitting that stuff. So
Okay, this is from Chris Nealand.
that is really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wonder what type of wood that is.
Chris, what kind of wood is that?
He chopped up some caskets for it.
It's Cheerios wood. Cheerio bowl wood.
Cheerio. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, Woodcraft said those marionettes have, I think you said this, have a stick attached to their back, and with rhythm they will dance. In other words, you can make them dance. Those are pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
That kind of almost looks like I'm gonna say maple. Kind of looks like maple to me.
You might be right.
Pretty, though.
There's just there seems to be like a I don't know what to call it, a sheen inside of it, or I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
It's maple.
It is maple. Cool.
I,
Very good, Russ. Yes.
yeah, very pretty.
The sheen inside of it is probably shine juice.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Well, it could be shine juice. Yeah, it could be the stuff that they sell. I can't think of the name of it right now. 'Cause
What do they put on it that's so you can use it, eat out of it? What's that?
Mineral oil.
You can spray it with lacquer and eat out of it.
You can eat shine juice. You should be able to.
Yeah,
use
shine juice you can eat out of it.
Any of that stuff after it's cured is inert. So I mean,
Yeah.
you go.
Yes, I was
Moonshine
reading a
juice?
thing. Actually, Steve Good made the comment, and I started researching it. And even polyurethane can be used to eat off of, because once again, like Donald said, it's cured. But the thing about curing is there's a difference between curing and drying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Drying is it's dried to the touch. Curing takes, actually, depending on the humidity and everything, can take weeks.
Wow.
Oh, those are nice. I like
Nice.
those.
Yeah.
Nice look.
I'm
The
jealous.
last one over on the right. What does that have? A picture in it or something? What's the?
I can't tell what the picture is.
Yeah. But the point is man, they're all awesome.
Yeah.
Look at those
They are.
things.
But that one
Wow.
got my attention on the right hand side.
Who made these?
These were made by, I think Chris Nealand. Yeah, Chris Nealand.
Chris made
Resin
these?
and pine
Oh,
cones
great.
is what he's saying. What Chris is saying. Resin and pine.
Resin and pine cones. Okay.
Chris, new respect for you, man. Look at that.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
What pin kits are these, if you don't mind me asking? I like them.
Indeed. Well done, Chris.
Yeah, they're very beautiful. I love this green right here, and
Yeah.
to me, that's very pretty.
With that black top on it and silver. It looks
Yeah,
really good.
you don't see that color of a green very often in a
Right,
pen.
Chris, are those cigar kits or
Yeah,
what kind are they? Full
very
line?
well done.
Two are
Those are
fun line,
slim
two are
kits?
Gaelic weave.
Ah.
Yeah, but the kits are slimline kits.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's wow.
Okay, I got like 20 of those in the garage.
And two
All
are
right, this-
Gaelic weave pins. I've seen
This
them
is
on
Donald. Donald sent this picture. I can't believe
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, good.
That's the project I've been working on for the past couple of weeks.
Oh, man.
That, my friends, is pine straw.
Hey,
Okay.
That's
we got it.
chopped up pine straw.
hey,
Yeah.
Donald, can you make anything out of that pine straw and pine cones that doesn't entail combustion?
I'm like they were saying. Some people weave baskets out of them. Pine cones. You make Christmas tree ornaments, and
There's-
Wow.
that was after being run over with the lawnmower and blown back into a pile again to get it to
Right.
fit in that bag, in
Right.
that container.
Yeah, because it don't fit well. Now it fits great in the back of a pickup truck,
I tell you,
but it doesn't fit good.
whoever got to pick
garbage
that
can.
thing up Tuesday, I hate it for them because they back.
Ooh. Ooh.
I guess you're.
cinnamon buns.
Oh yeah,
I
Those
got
look
into
nice.
bacon a little bit.
yeah, those look nice.
Man, those just plain old dinner rolls.
Yeah, nice.
And that's what I've been working on the past couple of
That's
weeks.
delicious, Donald.
Yeah, it
that-
looks good. The cinnamon rolls look really good.
Yeah, I got to quit playing with it now, dude, because I got a doctor's appointment next month.
You sure you didn't go to Cinnabon, man? That looks Cinnabon quality.
Your A1C is going to be like 10 when you go.
Okay, we can't watch your.
You got to download it, Russ. It's just too big to see the viewer.
Maybe it's porn.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
maybe.
hope it ain't.
Maybe it's porn.
No, that's
No,
why you
it's
couldn't
not.
preview the file.
No, it's too big for the previewer.
Well, I guess it's downloading. Quick.
The download is in the upper right hand corner. That little. Yeah.
This?
No, the other one. The other one. The one to the right of that. There you go.
Chris Nealon said he thinks he just saw a heart attack with a sign of diabetes.
Right.
Now he's making me hungry. All them
Yeah, no
After you-
kidding, man.
after
Oh, okay.
homemade buns and oh my goodness, I
After
want
you
some.
press the blue button, Russ, it'll be up in that area up there. Did you press the blue button?
It's playing right now on my screen.
I don't see it. Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah. Yeah, all we're seeing is the couldn't preview file.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be. Let me try after I do the rest of the pictures because I obviously downloaded it, and we'll see if we can
Yeah,
watch it.
it's there.
Yeah.
Donald Len wants to know if you can make beer out of the
Pine straw.
out of those things.
I'm sure you can. I've never tried to make my own beer before, but
Now this is a good idea. I like this. Al.
That's nice.
You
That-
can
that's-
your
That is
You
a
think-
Steve Good pattern that I just sucked into Lightburn and cut it out. I didn't even use glue to put it together. I just kind of,
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah, it worked out really well.
Yeah. I like that because you got the paint and the brushes right there together.
Yeah.
I saw some stuff at IKEA today. Don't judge me, guys. We're at IKEA. So I saw some stuff at IKEA today that was like that 1/4-inch thick plywood like that. That was a lot of office, paraphernalia that's similar to this. And I thought, man,
That
I wish
plywood,
10
that
watt would cut
plywood-
that.
that's not actually plywood. It's actually poplar from repurposed slats from pallet wood, and so's the die roller.
Oh man, look at you going green on us! Wow,
Yeah, really.
I like the coasters there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the coasters are also laser engraved.
Nice.
The roll dice game.
Yeah,
I've made a few of these acrylic glow things. Actually, I bought 24 of these. I got them on sale on Amazon with a remote like that, and I think I've only made 3.
So when you buy that, do you get a base and then the acrylic disc?
Yes,
Yes,
it all
and-
comes with
and
the
the
remote.
Okay.
Yep, I got like 8 of them still.
Yeah, I bought. They had a sale of like 24 of them with the disc, the base, and the remote. All. I mean, you have to put a battery in the base, but yeah, I've made like 3 or 4 of them, and I forgot all about them.
And that thing has a sensor in front of it where you can actually it'll turn on without you having to even.
Yeah,
go
you
to
can
it.
touch
Oh, that's
the.
kinda cool.
Yeah. I like the coasters.
Talking about wood, I get all the grade A wood like that I want. Down at work, we ordered these
Yeah.
Nordson adhesive units, and they
Yes.
enclose it, and it's all aircraft, grade A aircraft
Yeah.
wood
Oh
on
wow!
the outside.
Yeah, when Nordson sends stuff to the car plants, you could always tell
Yep.
that they've got a new glue applicator or something like that because of the
I like that
Scrap.
Lowe's sells a pure bond. It's not a pure bond because I think pure bond is Home Depot's product, but Lowe's sells like a pure bond type plywood. It's like an underlayment, and it cuts very, very well on a laser, and it's really cheap. I buy a couple of 4x8 sheets, bring them home, and break them down into like 2 by 2 foot sheets, and they cut very well. And every once in a while, you'll find one that is actually a little what I would call flaky. You know what I'm saying? But other
they
than
just
that,
fill it.
Hey, that video that you couldn't play a little while ago
mhm.
is how I made those coins. That previous image, it's engraved on leather.
Oh, cool.
And you can kind of see the little burn mark up in the upper left-hand corner, but I just didn't clean that one enough, I guess.
This
I've
looks
caught,
like
I've caught a couple of women at Lowe's that was kind of flaky.
Yeah.
this looks like a pepper grinder or a salt shaker one.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Hey
nice.
Russ, how thick is that Luan when you buy it?
Like a
3
meat
millimeter?
You can get it. It's I've got the 1/8 inch, and the 1/8 inch is crap. It's 1/4 inch.
1/4 inch. Okay.
Yeah, 1/4 inch, and it works very well. I made a ton of stuff out of it. Works very, very good. Like I said, every once in a while, because it's a laminated type thing, it's not particle board, but it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a laminated
it's
wood.
Luan,
Yeah. Every once in a while, you'll get a piece that's a little flaky in one area. It's not the whole sheet. It's just like one piece. You just toss it because it's so cheap.
Well, they're making it for underlayment.
It looks like a salt or pepper shaker.
That's
That looks like a much. That looks like a much.
I think they're just making designs on the lathe is what they're doing, not necessarily making, like, what are they called? Finials?
Finials, yeah.
Right?
Finial.
Or something like that, I guess. You know, yeah, see?
Yeah,
that looks like the top of a snowman or something like that.
Yeah.
Who sent those pictures in?
I can't tell right this second. Soon I gotta get out of that. Though looks like a pepper grinder.
Yeah, or a meat pusher, something that you push.
Yeah.
Like,
Or a custom motorcycle grip.
Yeah.
A tenderizer.
Sure.
Finials. Yeah, a tenderizer.
Finials. See, finials. Finial. There you go. Thanks, Chris.
Okay.
Finial.
Yeah, it's Leonard Davis, and he said they are finials.
Okay.
How big are they? Because they look like they can fit in the palm of your hand. Are they as big as your pinky? Or
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't have anything there to look like for reference. This is James Parker.
Oh yeah,
That's
a James
this
Parker
is definitely a Steve Good pattern. He just came out with this, I believe, recently.
That's got James written all over it, though. You know.
Oh yeah,
it does.
Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful.
That looks like that could be lasered really neat.
Yeah.
I
I have taken several of Steve Good's baskets that are like this and lasered them.
Yeah. In fact, all of them, because he uses 1/4 inch wood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's predominantly what he uses is 1/4 inch.
That looks like cedar.
That almost does.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think it's that laminate. Yeah, I guess it might be. Because I was looking at the edges of the chair handles, and they're not laminated like plywood.
Right.
That's very pretty. James.
Man, those are nice. Wow.
He does very nice, very nice. Look at that. That is like awesome.
Yeah, and he does that by hand, not
Yeah,
like
I know.
I use the laser.
No, he does that on a scroll saw.
Yes.
He's a lean, mean scroll saw machine. Let me tell you.
He's the scroll saw master of Simply Wooden Creations Saturday Night Live. Man.
Chris
And this is,
Ahern.
yeah, Chris Ahern sent these in. Even though he's not here, he sent these in. He took, this is a baby carrier that you would hook to a bicycle to carry tow your baby behind you when you're going bicycling, and he has converted it into a tote for his wheelchair racer. And then you'll see it in the next picture. See, that's what it normally looks like.
He needs it to bring home beer at night.
Right?
Yeah, just sit a cooler on it.
Yeah, really. He just puts a cooler on it.
Yeah,
No, you just fill the back with ice and stick them in there, and all you got to do is reach back.
Yep.
Can you get a DUI on a bicycle?
Yes, you can.
Yes,
you can.
yes, you can.
In the state of Florida, you can get a DUI on a bicycle just like a.
That's just right.
Oh yeah, and that's this is one we were going to show. This is just I just sent it because this is a thing. One of his relatives, I don't think his niece or one of his relatives made for his wife for her celebration of life.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's very nice. I actually got to meet her and talk to her a few times. So she's a very wonderful person.
Wow, 47. He's only 10 years older than me. Man.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get out of this.
Hey, Russ, James popped down here and asked that you show the picture he sent you a couple of weeks ago, too.
That's it. That's the one he's talking about. This one right here.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, Frenzy says hers didn't make it in time.
I'll check back. It might be. It comes in I'm at the bottom of the list, so it might have come at the top. Yeah, this is the one that James asked me to show a couple of weeks ago, and we ended the show, and then we hadn't had a show. So, his granddaughters made this. I knew it was somebody that made this for his wife.
Yeah,
his granddaughters made this.
Oh,
for her celebration of life. Let me go back up here to the top. Donna Presley was the last person that sent some pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what Donna's made.
Yeah, that's the matte pack.
Yeah, I like the color of the material.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
granddaughter.
I like that. Your audio is a little low. What'd you say, Donna?
So my granddaughter snatched that one up quick.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, a new ramp.
Yep.
You know, I think this is ironic when you said that you're building a new ramp. It's because guess what I have to do?
My foot was going through ours. I'm like, we got to redo this.
Yeah. Well, ours is getting to that point. Let's put it this way. My wife's afraid the Amazon guy's going to fall through it and sue us.
Yeah. We have a little curve right there, so I had to make a curve in. It's like, well, that'll work. That's easy.
Let me check to see if I've got anything in. See more.
Russ, if you're building your house to suit your Amazon delivery guy, your order is too much.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm building my house for the Amazon guy. I'm building the ramp for the Amazon guy. Yeah. Wait here. No, all this is just spam. I don't see anything in there.
I think when you go back to it, there might be something there to refresh, maybe. No.
Yeah, I sent you a couple more that I actually built instead of Glenna.
Yeah. I'm gonna say maybe
Well,
not.
usually if I don't, I can hit refresh and we'll see what it'll do. Nope, the last one, Donna Presley,
Oh well.
and
Let
then
me
there
see
was
if I can
James.
send it. Where'd my phone go?
Well, first off, we're going to get out of this. I got to get back to StreamYard and put stop screen. All right, so we're back to this. Now, the second thing I'm going to do is go over to see if I can find your movie that I downloaded.
Yeah, it's not very long. It's kind of how the coins were getting
Maybe it's in your downloads.
etched.
Okay, I found it. Hold on.
Woohoo!
Let me see if somehow I can screen share this.
God, I hate Apple
I'm
stuff.
not here to help. Sorry.
Come on, Apple works.
Yeah, you're not sitting here trying to thumb a
Okay,
email address
present
into a small phone.
video file instead of share screen. Let's try that.
My YouTube is really lacking. I'm seeing last week's stuff.
Oh my god. All I see is lag with that. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Guys, that is the most satisfying feeling to see that do that 250 times.
Makes life
Oh,
easy,
you made
doesn't it?
250 of those?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
You ever
A whole
stick your finger in there to see how hot it is?
A whole 14 by 14 sheet takes about an hour and 45 minutes at 600 millimeters a second for the scanning. The cutting is like at 5 or 6, but for the scanning, which is as fast as the machine goes. It's been a lot of fun.
How do I get out of this?
Hey, Al, you ever stick your finger in there to see how hot it is?
No, but I put a hot dog in there. No, I haven't done that either. Really,
I saw a guy
I've toast and everything.
put a pumpkin pie in there and engraved the top of the pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, Russ, I sent it over to you.
It's really
Okay.
cool. Maybe that'll bump frenzies.
Well, it ain't coming through, dude.
I hit my finger when I was
It will
focusing
in a
my
minute.
lenses.
Give it a minute.
Oh, the last one's still. And let me check my spam folder. Oh, still ain't in the spam folder. Might as well delete all these.
See you later, Chris. Chris from Niantic River Woodworking. Wood crafting, sorry. With Chris Nealon.
Oh, still ain't coming through.
Yeah, it might take a minute. It's like 500.
All right.
pages.
Well, Frenzy says, well, squat.
No, she didn't. She said, well, scalp. What is that?
Squat.
Well, Frenzy's, what time is it? 8:04. We got 10 more minutes. Let's try sending the file again and see
Yeah.
if it'll come through.
Frenzy gonna track me down and kill me.
Yeah. Oh, look at Chucky.
What was it we were talking about there at the end that I was going to say? Oh, I was going to show you that wood. Oh,
Yeah, Russ, show us your wood, Russ.
yeah, show us your wood.
TMI, man.
I just hate Donna. Well, I guess Donna don't care. I just hate they should outdo you by showing.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Now he's in trouble.
Donna say if she don't get you, God will.
Donna won that one.
At least you didn't have to send a different link.
Okay, so this is that plywood that I get. It paints really nice, and this is what it looks like. You can tell it's a laminate.
Yeah, I can tell it's laminate.
So I had this sitting here. Just give me 1 second, and I've got something I can show you.
Is it hardwood or is it softwood?
It's a softwood.
Oh, yeah, Aussie, man, I could have told you it was a softwood. Yeah, that was Frenzy's way of cussing. Well, squat. Squat and do what, Frenzy? Sorry, guys.
You're gonna get your butt beat.
You're gonna get banned.
Right? I'm gonna have to ban myself.
Wonder which way she's coming, from Carolina to Texas or from
No,
Texas
I think she
to
should go to
Carolina.
Texas first.
We're
but
gonna have to tell
then-
Elle to
then
get rid of
head over
that guy.
Carolina.
Okay.
Troll.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
Al's
she
about
does
2
love you, Mark.
seconds. Al's about 2 seconds away from being banned.
Jimbo says the little chairs are made out of cedar. Yep.
Ah,
Yeah.
you were right.
I saw it, Jimbo. Yep.
I said
I love
Al's
it.
about 2 seconds away from being banned.
Okay, well the 2 seconds is
You can make this is made out of that.
cool.
All right. Hey, Russ, I sent that again through a real email system.
Okay. This was made out of that plywood.
There's so much stuff you can make with a 3D printer and a laser. It's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, this, if you'll notice, the problem with you have with it, especially if you're going to do something like white, is the edges you have to use basically kills as a first coat to cover up these burn edges from the laser. Now, I just spray painted this with regular old white paint. I didn't care because this was just a test just to see if it would work. I see how I lasered the base. Now you see how it can flake off a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Is that cut with the laser?
Yeah, this is cut
Really?
with a laser.
See that
You can tell it's cut with a laser. Look how burned it is.
yeah. No, but I'm at the bottom and it delaminated it. That's interesting.
I never painted the ends anyway. You're always looking at the face and the back. I never
Yeah.
painted the ends.
All right, and then the last but not least that was made totally out of that wood is
Thankful, grateful, truly
That's a deep burn.
no. This is actually on.
Oh
a
yeah,
burn.
yeah.
This is cut and then glued to this.
See, no, you can take and 3D print that and glue it on there too.
right?
Yes. And then this is what the wood looks like again. That's the
Right.
color, actual color of it.
Is that oak?
But
No, it's a laminate,
no,
right?
it's that laminate wood. I'm telling you, it's not the Pure Bond. I used the Pure Bond from Home Depot and did not like it.
See, that's smart to do that. I used to do that years ago with all my big signs because people don't want to pay for the CNC time in
Right.
V-carve to do that also. I used to always cut out my parts and glue them on.
You can see how it's on top of the.
In half the time, you could do the work.
Yeah. But this, I love the stuff, and like I said, I buy a couple of 4x8 sheets of it, and you have to go through and choose it because some of it is damaged. So the guys at Lowe's, when I get there, hate me because there's a regular stack of plywood next to it. And I'll start pulling the sheets off of the laminate pile onto the regular stack until I find a couple of sheets that I like.
Yeah.
and guess what I do? I just leave it there.
A frenzy says, Russ, disregard, please.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, I just leave it there. But I go because some of them are damaged, and I want some nice sheets, so I go through and find what I want. So. I go through like 6 or 8 sheets. It'll be laying on that other pile, and I'll just put the 2 of them I want on my cart and leave. Just think I had to go back and move it. Let me check and see if it's. Yeah, this one came through. That one came through, Jim.
Okay.
So let me go down here and present. Share screen.
Yeah, Dan Enge uses reclaimed laminate flooring for a lot of his scroll work.
Oh
Oh yes, I've heard of.
Using pallets.
I've heard of people using that.
Down to
I've got
flooring.
some flooring pieces left over from, but it's that I don't know. It's vinyl planking flooring or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid to put it in my laser that it might ruin my laser.
Yeah, it's real good to laser, but that coating they put on there is like a vinyl. That's the problem.
Revulsion ply.
It's fake
It's
wood
wood.
grain.
JJ.
All right. How come I'm getting this off?
Oh,
of here?
that's just the part of our title block. So you've got to click on the biggest one. Yep, that's another part.
Yeah, that's all part
Oh,
of this
there.
web.
There you go. Okay,
Ooh, Jim, are you
Well-
rocking?
blow that guy up. Let's take a peek.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what? So this is what I've been working on in the garage mostly. Is a dark tunnel or a blackout box, and that little green thing on the end is actually a vision camera. So we can go in and look at like barcodes on it, or just about anything, colors, all kinds of stuff like that. And it's like if you see something blasting through, like when you're looking at eggs or something like that, and then
Yeah.
they kick the bad ones out. That's what this camera does. It does stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay.
So what I'm trying to do with that,
Correct?
yeah, this bottle has a glass embossed like label on the front of it,
Mm-hmm.
and they want to be able to see that label so they know the bottle's turned in the right direction. So when they glue the paper label on it,
Oh, I
it's on
got
the
you.
right
I got what
side.
you're saying.
You gotta, but the lighting with camera systems is really important. So you've got to
Yep.
you've got to have.
A lot
Put
of
these
times they
things in the
use
dark.
red LEDs or blue LEDs
Yeah,
too. A lot
I
of times they
tried
use
red. Yeah, I tried red on this one. It didn't work too well. So
I set up many camera systems like that.
there you you know all about it then. Yeah, that's so that's what I was doing. But it's kind of cool because I made it out of 2020 extruded aluminum rail.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
bought all the parts and stuff on Amazon for it, and made it out of that black foam board, and it works great. So yeah. So they send all the samples to me from. I shouldn't have made it because now I get all the samples from all over the place, and they have me test them. So
Hey, Jim, can you test this for me? Man, I'm telling
yeah,
you.
that's about what it is. Yeah. Hey,
You're getting
take
paid
this
for
ice
that,
cream thing and see if the box looks like it. Yeah.
Dutchman Woodsack says, "Has anyone on here ever heard of X-Tool laser?" I think I've heard of them, but I know nothing about them. So
Yeah.
Of a what kind of laser?
X-Tool.
X-Tool.
Yeah, those are
Oh
pretty
yeah,
nice
You
lasers.
can. That's
Yeah.
that's a nice setup. They have all the X-Tool tools where you can switch heads and stuff. It's
Yeah.
a little bit pricey system, but it's a good system.
yeah, I don't want anything. Like I said, I've heard of them, but I've never seen one work or
He says
whatever.
he uses it for his business cards and engraving his woodworking.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
pay up to a little over $1,000 and get the actual real 20 watt where they put two 10-watt diodes together.
Wow.
X-Tool is they got pricey stuff.
It's good
So
though.
if I buy what is it, 4 of my type of laser and stick them all together, would that be just as good?
No.
No.
I would. If I glue them all, make sure they're aligned to the same point.
I want to be able to cut through 1/4-inch wood.
Yeah.
That's
Well, my 100-watt will cut through 3/8 without any problem. Yeah.
well, yeah. That's
Yeah. I mean, it slices through this stuff right here like hot butter.
my 60 cuts 1/4-inch just fine,
Yeah.
like butter, in fact.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah. In fact, I've had on that leather, I had to take and like turn it way down to like I want to say 18% of
Yeah.
of
I've
the
had
50 watts and back and forth fast. That was it's a really
I had to play with it a little bit when I was doing the clear acrylic like you were doing. Showed Al those clear acrylic discs.
Hey, don't forget to invert it before you burn it.
You want to do it on the backside, on acrylic on the backside, so when you
Yeah,
flip
but
it
my
over, the
point-
light shines through it. It comes through a lot more clear.
Yes.
Right, but my point being is I had to play with it a little bit because to get mine lowered enough where it would
Right.
or engrave it rather than try to cut it or burn
And
it.
then cut it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
This is 1/8 inch. I started cutting acrylic before I decided to change or to go to a different design, basically. But man, it just went right through it. I mean, it's like butter. I mean, it just, yeah.
Is that one of those base kits, Dixon?
Yes.
That we were talking about
And then I
earlier?
laser
Yeah.
engraved this
Yep.
long time ago.
Oh yeah. I was looking. I did have some for Halloween. This.
There you go, Russ.
Yeah. I made this actually last year. I'll show yours, Dixon. Just give me 1 second. I made this last year. It's actually 2 pieces. The pumpkin is 1 piece, and the welcome sign's a second piece. And see, it's made out of that same plywood from Lowe's.
Cool.
So,
Avon calling.
yeah, Avon calling. Dixon, hold on. I want to exit out of solo layout and then get you in solo layout. Show that again. Oh yeah, I like that.
Here's the different colors. There's red. It's
Yeah.
hard to see on the screen,
Yeah.
but here's the green and the blue. And the thing is, it's lasered back here in reverse image.
Yes.
That makes it real clear when you flip it around.
Yeah, and that's what I was mentioning. Make sure
Yeah,
you
I
don't-
did this thing at least 15 years ago
Yeah.
with my homemade laser.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, we're at 9 o'clock. I think it was a good show. We got to show off a lot of products and stuff that people are making. So I hope I
Dixon's
have a.
screen too, boy. Hey, Dixon, how you doing, man?
Oh yeah, he's still.
He's still there. Yeah, he's solo. There you go. Cheers, Dixon.
Door County peach.
Oh, and that's another thing that that doctor warned me about. He said, "Do not drink when you're taking what you're taking." He said, "You can have serious side effects from it." So,
yeah,
I'm not been drinking anyway. But my point being was, he did warn me about that. He says, "You don't be drinking and taking what you're taking because you can have some serious side effects."
Or like white wine for me.
One of the side effects he said was you will stop breathing. If you fall asleep, you can stop breathing. So that's not a very good thing to think about.
On gabapentin?
Yeah, he said that if you on a high dose like I'm on, that it can have serious side effects.
Yeah,
Hey, you do what you want to do. I'm just telling you what he told me.
You have to test everything before you take a full dose. See what it does to your body.
Yeah, he just warned me about it. But you got to realize I'm also on tramadol.
Yeah, I hate tramadol.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to take tramadol. I mean, I got a prescription of it, but I don't have to take it like every day or whatever. Some days, like let's say, for instance, I go out in my yard and I do some yard work for a while, and I come in. Well, sometimes I get to hurting so bad I have to end up taking a tramadol to ease the pain. So that's what the tramadol's for, is it just in case I do some stuff that, like if I do weed eating, pulling weeds out of the flower beds, or stuff like that, where I'm really using a lot of motion with my hands and back. I might have to take one, but no, I do not have to take one every day, because I know I don't want to get addicted to that stuff either. But in the same aspect, sometimes I have to take it. I would say they give me a 30-day prescription, and I go see my doctor every 3 months. And usually a 30-day prescription, which is I can take it 3 times a day. A 30-day, that's 90 pills. Usually it'll last me for the 3 months, and I usually have leftovers without any problem.
With my heart thing last year, that with all the pills, I told my doctor I'm going to use food and get off of everything. And he said, okay. So then they took my blood test, and I'm down to a half a pill of the statin, and that's it.
That's good.
You just don't want to get a Medicare
She's
Part D.
married still to my first and only since 1992, and I met him in 1990.
The end of January, retire.
Yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Dan Inge from Dan Inge Woodworking is out there also. So
Broken. And Len's handcrafted wood signs. What a drag it is getting old.
yeah, yes, it is. What a drag it is getting old.
It is, but there's only one other alternative.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. And that's well, we won't talk about that.
Nah, we don't need to talk about that. But well, anyway, I need to get out of here. I'll try to go to. We have missed church lately because of me being not feeling good, so I'll try to go to church in the morning. And then me and my wife are supposed to. Our house is about complete. We're supposed to go down there tomorrow and do a preliminary cleaning, like sweeping, mopping, just sprucing it up a little bit, because we got a real estate guy, a friend of mine, that's coming to take pictures of the house so we can put it on the market for sale. So we just want to, it's got some trash laying around, we're not going to do like scrape the window, do a hard cleaning, just get it where if he take picture, it looks good. So hopefully we're going to go do that tomorrow. So anyway, guys, it's been a good show. Nice to see all y'all. It's nice to be here. Nice to be out of the hospital. Trust me, the hospital sucks. So, yeah, the hospital ain't a nice place to be. Oh, trying to think of his name. He's been on a Carl. He has 4-stage colon cancer, and he's back in the hospital, not doing good. Trying to think of his name. Hold on, let me see if I can find him on Facebook. He sent me a picture. See if I can find his name.
You said Carl?
Carl Taylor.
Carl Taylor, yes.
Carl Taylor. He's been on the show. He sent me some stuff to give away a bunch of times. I see him every time. He lives in Atlanta, or near it. He lives near Atlanta, Georgia, and he comes to the woodworking shows in Atlanta. I see him. I've seen him every year that we went. Good friend, and he's got 4th-stage colon cancer, so he's not doing very well. So
get that test.
Prayers for him.
That's all I can say. Get the test.
Well, I've been trying to get the test. I started back when COVID hit, and they quit doing it, and now they've started them back up. And the earliest one that I can get is December. I think it's 19th. That's the earliest one I can get.
I lost a third of my colon to polyps. So get the test.
Yep.
Could it easily?
No, I'm going to get it, and I need to get it, but that's the earliest I can get it. That I told the doctor even told him we need to get him in here ASAP, and the 19th of December is the quickest they can get me in there. So I will say my ticker's good. They did a 12 lead, and they did a couple other things. Oh, also had a CAT scan.
Did you do a stress test on the?
No, they didn't give me a stress test.
I did one 2 weeks ago.
I have no reason why they bring a cat in there to scan you.
Yeah,
I mean, I just can't figure that out.
I did a stress test.
Yeah, I've had one of those before, but no, he said my heart. But everything that they did said my heart. I had an echocardiogram. Echogram. Yeah, said everything. He looked great as far as my heart goes and everything. So that wasn't a problem. So.
Don't forget the thumbs up, folks.
Yep, don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you all for being out there. Everybody that's been out there. Thank you for sending the pictures. The pictures are awesome. I'm going to get out of here. Listen, if you're too darn busy to get out in your shop, you're either in the hospital like I was, or you're just too darn busy. So get out in your shop and make some sawdust. Just give me sawdust, lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my beard and hair. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
And remember,
said.
And you remember, you can't stay here, and don't go home because they don't want you there either. So find somewhere to go.
What Dixon said.
Close enough.
Live long and prosper.